So next, from symbols, the third symbol is button symbol. Button symbol. Okay, what is this button symbol? So buttons generally we use for the interactions, animation interactions. When you click on the particular button, play, stop, and move forward, move backward. So all these actions can control by buttons, button symbols. You can create the button and we link your animation with the action scripting. You can connect to the animation, right, through buttons. But right now we are not focusing any linking interactions. Simply in this class I'm going to teach about how to create buttons, right? So by text, by any shape you can create buttons. How to do that? Yeah, here come to insert, there is a new symbol, okay, and here we have movie clip, button and graphic, right? Already we have checked the graphic symbol and movie clip symbol. Right now I'm using button, okay. Name this button, suppose use any color, a red button, a red button, say OK. Now see, here the timeline, it has changed differently, right? For the normal graphic symbol and movie clip symbol, the timeline is different, but here for the button symbol, the timeline is differently looking, right? So, and here there is a over, down, hit and on. So these are different frames here, that is showing here. Suppose right now here, if I click on any shape and creating button, I am using shift to create one shape and select that one, and here I am choosing any gradient color. It look like a button, suppose, and here I don't want the outline, can remove the outline, remove outline removed, okay. That immediately after this, the second keyframe, suppose this is the first keyframe, the black dot is showing, and immediately here the right side on over, right click here and insert keyframe. So it is added keyframe on up or otherwise on. So this is the up means top, and over means more than up, this is, and here it is down and hit, right? So let us see one by one, because it is up, okay, the same size I am using here, but over it should be bigger than up, because it is a over, this name it is telling over. So here I am using free transform or Q, okay, and by pressing shift increase this size, okay, because the name is over. Now see, this is up and over. The other one here I am using right click and insert keyframe, okay. It should be smaller than these two, because it is a down, okay, and using shift and moving back, this is down. Now see, is up, over and down. So what is hit? Okay, I'll explain after this. So up to down only I created, okay, and select on the selection tool and come to the symbol editing mode. We are in symbol editing mode. How to come? Double click on the stage or otherwise click on the arrow mark. So you are coming back here, right? So where is our button, created button? Yes, it is there in the library panel. See, already we have given the name a red button. So drag and drop here. So before dragging, you can observe here there is a symbol, hand symbol it is showing. Hand symbol it is showing. Okay, so that means what? When you press on that, that will move, interact. So drag and drop here. Okay. For timing, change this stage color. How to change the properties? A stage color in default it is showing white, and click here and change any color. Okay, I'm taking black here, this black here, right? Now see, when you click here, nothing will happen. If you want to see the interactions or button actions, so there the top right corner, that is a icon is showing the text movie. Click on that. Okay, and now move your cursor here. Now see, when you reach, I'm not clicking even, move your cursor on that. It is, see, from up to over, and click on that. The left is going down. It is normal. Normal means up, and it is over, and click here, that is down. So that means what? When you click here, it is interacting, right? Suppose here it can be a name. Click here, or otherwise play or stop, whatever it is. You can name or place any character, and you can convert this into a symbol, right? So come back to here and double click on that, get into this, and here now we'll check about the hit frame. So what is this? Right click here and insert frame. So that means what? When you insert that keyframe, so it is copied as it is here. So here right now what I am doing, I'm using a rectangle tool, and you can give the big box around that shape. Okay, then come back to arrow mark again. Okay, and check the text movie. Click here. Now see, when you reach your cursor here, see, even we are not going to touch that button, but when you reach here, see these corners, this here it is what? Interacting. So it is activating. So already we gave that hit state. Okay, this is hit state. Here you can on the interactions, otherwise come here and do this. So this is the area, hit area, and close this one. So these are, now see, up, over, down and hit. These are the states we created. Okay, then one more button we create with the text. Okay, so I'll create one more file, new file. Yeah, and here insert a new symbol again in the button, and suppose text button. Say okay. Here I'll write some text. The name is click here. Click here. This is up state, and here a right click and insert keyframe, and it must be bigger. And even change the color and make it big size. I'm using shift because it's up state. Now here down state, right click and insert keyframe, and here I want to change this color to suppose the green. Okay, and I'll change the size. I'm using transform tool, pre-transform tool, because it is down, so must be down. Now this is up, this is over, and this is down. Okay, and here hit also I'm using here a right click and insert keyframe. Okay, here even you can delete, and instead of that you can draw one frame. This is the frame. Okay, now up added, over and down, and this is hit. Okay, now click on the arrow mark here, click the arrow mark. Okay, and go to library panel, and there is a text button. Okay, so drag and drop here. Okay, dragged on the stage, and now if you want you can change the stage color also. Let us check. I'm using so black. On black it looks good. Okay, then again go to test movie, click on that. Now see your interactions. So this is what hit state, the last state, hit state we called with one big box, right? When you reach there it is activating. So come here and click here. Now see, this is click here normal, that means it is up state, and here it is over, and click here, so down, and this is down state. Okay, come back to normal. This is all about button symbols in Animate CC.